Hey YouTube, yeah, so emergency guitar safari. As you may be able to tell, the audio isn't working on this first wee bit, so there's a wee talk over bit when I do start talking after I've got the guitar. So basically, today I found two guitars. One of them was here to be going picked up at 3 o'clock. It was well, you'll find it. And then the other one, the woman didn't get back to me, and so basically I didn't end up going and getting the second guitar. So this is a preview for the live stream, which will be coming on later, and it should run on pretty much just after this. Yes, so I decided that I couldn't keep two, or possibly one or two, new guitars secret any longer tonight in the live stream, so I'll just have to play them. I'm currently rewiring one or either of them. So expect volume drop now. Okay, guitar I got. Their son's first guitar. I didn't have to go. I don't really know where I'm going. I've not heard back from the Godin, so I'm kind of tempted just to go back home. Let me see if I can find somewhere to pull in. The guitar looks lovely. Sometimes you see these things, you go, what does it need? It needs a wipe and a set of strings. It's a really strange shape. I don't really know. It's like a Telecaster. It's like a Telecaster combined with a Les Paul. Like a Les Paul body cut to a Telecaster shape, built by PRS. Did PRS not just build a Telecaster? Where have I just gone? Okay, I've just gone the wrong way. Is there anybody else coming? There isn't. Just some dodgy driving then, that's fine. Glasgow M80, Stirling Town Centre. Oh fuck, I don't know. Stirling Town Centre sounds good. May get to see the town centre. I think I'm actually just pointing the wrong direction this road. I think I have to turn at the town centre. Oh, yeah, I should have gone the other direction. You get to see it. Well, this is a roundabout. Power of the GT. This is in economy mode as well. So I think I'll turn you around so you get to see town centre. That would pull around before that bus. Bus was ready to respond. Some indicator went, that's it, punk. Oh, ice warning. That must probably mean it's 3 degrees. Ice and snow. Then we get the glorious yellow things to make it pretty, which I just don't know. They light up at night as well. Yeah, I'm going to have to drive right through Cumbernauld Amazing Town Centre just for the video content, and because the sun's not quite out yet. You want to see this place? It is a total space station. Just up over this hill, like. There it is there. I don't know if you can see it. 30.9, that's a cheap petrol station. So this is kind of the view from the outside, see that up in the top right there. So that's kind of like luxury apartments and shit. And on the left is the centre, but this is the motorway or the main road driving through the middle of it. And it's like the shops on top of it, but that's the entrances there. That fucking Hackett thing on the left, and it's the same on the right. And then it's like bins and stuff. And then it's the backs of all the shops. So the shops don't have fronts. They've only got edges. And that's the bit where the big, on the right hand side, the Gregory's going. Again, so I'm basically just going to go in here and turn, just so you got to see the town centre. And then that's us out the town centre. But what a building. One time, if I had the head cam, I'd maybe just go for a walk round it one time. I used to take Jen to it again because it's horrible. It is like a sort of surrealist painting or something, or some Blink 7 space station. This is the bit that kind of looks a bit like an entrance, but see, again, am I just going into Costa Coffee or am I actually going into the place? I'm not sure. Is this the car park? No, see, there it is over there. What the fuck? You can't even, I mean, it's so bad. I don't even know how to get out. Right, I'm going to have a look in my thing. Let's see if I've had a reply about the Godin. Ah, Mary, you're not doing well. Is it pure? Would you be available this afternoon? Yeah, kiss at 13:52, and then also want your address 13:53. Ideally about 3:30, 14:04. No reply. Here's the guitar though. See what I mean? It's kind of on the Telecaster side, but it's the carved top, wrap over bridge. I was kind of expecting push pulls, set neck. Not PRS seagulls on the neck. Interesting. Right, I think I'll might go talking Starry. Go on in, do a wee bit of playing, just because. Might as well. I only went round one extra roundabout to get here. Show you guys the beauty of Cumbernauld. And there's no obvious way how to get into that car park, because you go back on the same roundabout to get out. I just don't know. It's really tight to design this for cars. Right, okay. Jesus, what the hell are they thinking? What are they thinking? Then we'll see. We'll drive right to Cumbernauld Town Centre again, so you can appreciate the glory of it from both sides. Yep. So on the left used to be a big Wilco, and on the left is the big plot that's in Greggy's Girl. And there's shops on that bit in the middle, and you can walk across it, and you've no idea where you are. There's a library and there's pubs, and it's just mental. And that's the entrance there on the left. Like, what the fuck? It's the most uninviting place I've ever seen. You know what I mean? There's bits of Robocop that look more inviting than this fucking place. That's quite a good description of it. So playing the guitar at the beach, rocking Starry, is that the plan? I don't know how dark it's going to be. Depends if the sun's still out when I get there. But again, if that Godin comes up, in some ways it was like the Godin was the initial one. And there's all of Glasgow. Apparently you can see Arran from here at some point. I don't see how you can see Arran from here. I don't even know what those big hills are over there. Or is that just, no, it's, I'm going to say is that clouds? No, it's got wind turbines on it. That must be above the Kilbride. Aye. So there is a bit you can see Arran from in Cumdurrit, which is just this bit we're about to come to. But I don't think the road goes high enough. But on top of the hill, the houses you can see Arran on a really clear day. Partly because Arran's like a fucking Mordor. It must be. Peter Jackson's definitely seen Arran when he did the films. It's like Mordor, it's like just, but you see it and you go, oh my god, what's that big jaggy bit of hills that's black? That's it. That would be the right hand lane to come off of it. Oh, my heated seat is absolutely frazzling me, Mr. Whitesnake. It's amazing. If you don't have heated seats, then I just pity, I'm sorry. I'm not having a base. Roundabout just so it's a slightly different view. Aye, I'll go for the not through Croy way. Yeah. This is really the first time I've been out and about here. It's perfect weather for it. Hopefully you can actually see something in the video. I should probably have it mounted in the centre of the dashboard rather than there. Might do that when I get stopped at the lights at this next roundabout. So this is the main transport hub here, this roundabout. If you go right here, you get straight on the motorway. first time going round the roundabout. Trying to get to that, so the lights have just gone to green. It's like, drop into third and Flora, drop into third and Flora. Is he making it? Is he making it? He's making it. Wait. And that's the GTK, German Doner Kebab Company. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane to go the left way, so we're going through Croy. Again. So scenic route avoided. Google Maps always sends me this way. Sign for the Antonine Wall. I've never been to the Antonine Wall, and I've lived within 2 miles of it my whole life. On both sides, and this way basically to go to the Antonine Wall at some point. It was only made of dirt, so I think it literally is a ditch rather than being, look at this fantastic Roman fort. It's like, well, where? It's like, oh, you must be, can you not see the rough outline on the grass and below you? Alright. The Romans weren't here long, it was too cold. I suppose going this way again, White Walkers thing, there's the wall, that being the campuses, which I'm now actually on the wall, I suppose. Yeah, maybe more scenic going this way. That's Miko Bin, the wee nipple you can see in the top, that's the tallest mountain of the campuses. Hill. And we're back to Croy. Get the train to Croy if you want. Come and pick you up. It's amazing how much nicer it is. There's not really very many other cars on the road, and it's clear. I mean, it's cold, it's only 4 degrees, but got a heated seat. Dimensional leather heated seat. They've actually done Croy up a bit. It used to be, the only time you were ever at Croy was all pissing it down with rain, and your train had, for some reason, you'd have to get the other train to get to Lindsay, and you ended up having to stand there for 20 minutes in the howling rain looking at a car park. And there's not really anything here, you know, it's like, there's only those ones, the new houses on the right, there's maybe about 20 there, and then on the right here, the sort of older, there's only another one street up the back. It's not like there's roads going up to, you know, streets and streets of houses. There's one that runs kind of parallel behind it, possibly two. I wonder what percentage of Croy gets a Chinese from that place every week. Right. So this could just be like a wee easy drive with you. Something like that. You can see me break the speed limit. There you go. Super dash cam. Crashing. That was the camera falling off. It doesn't stay in that one. The clips burst. Not going to do that one then. I need to get another clip. I mean, I think it was a Tebu type thing. Probably just buy a whole set for about £3. Cyclist, not bastard cyclist, on the pavement. Well done, that man. Rather than cycling on this mental road. Where the GTs with the heated seats flow free. Really don't think I can be bothered going to this quarry for for a video. Kind of said it was going, didn't I? So I'm going in. I'm going in. This place, Starry, what a lovely sounding place. Just park right there, the lines. Over there we've got that quarry thing. There's some sort of castle that looks like a kid's plaything. There's the hill. That's probably quite a nice house, and there's the Forth and Clyde Canal. The car next to me with a cup of tea can just go, is that guy playing a guitar? And I'll just go, yes I am, because I've got my J-Pax Black Star. Just listen to some sort of heavy metal music there. I didn't try this to see if it worked. So now we'll find out. Not in tune. Yeah. The strings are only wrapped in the post ones. That one doesn't turn. This one's been wiped. And as if I could get the view of the canal in as well, maybe if I turn the car around. That's quite a nice wee guitar. It's very cheap. But just be working. This has been given a white, and the strings have been changed for selling it, which is nice. A nice change for buying the cheapy guitars. Yeah, you've seen. Can I get that? Oh, the cracker. Canal for me. I don't like the wide-ranging sea. Okay, so that's part one of, or just probably the only part of this. Or maybe I was thinking I might put this out and then just continue on with the live stream. You know, just start at my usual 7 o'clock, and then this will be on for the first. Just make sure there's nothing from Mary. Would you be available this afternoon? Yes, kiss kiss. 13:52. Now it's 15:16. No reply. It's very cheap. It's as cheap as I've ever seen one, I think. Maybe not. It's full bits. You just wonder again if the phantom board person, keyboard warrior, maybe get a wee bit of the view there. See, it's nice, look. Water, I like water. So if you're coming to my house by boat, moon up at Starry. Hey, come up here and go right. can't find it, grind it. And one time I need to go up into this quarry bit on the right here. See, it's just totally getting dark. That's it, 3:15. It's like Norway or something. But on the right you often see folk, yeah, in fact there's, not only do you often see folk, there are folk right now abseiling down that thing. That rocky outcrop. The quarry. It would be near the canal, they must have taken stuff from the quarry and put it straight onto the canal. That's probably why it's there. Probably why Croy's here. Croy's here. Because he's quite big and that building on the right's horrendous. That square thing. There's some really pretty ugly buildings to be fair. A lot of graves. I don't know, it's got a wee bit of the Minas Tirith to it maybe. But that's the first person that's ever said that. Mind you, painted white, it's amazing how much better it looks than if they're just concrete. At least they're white concrete. And the kebab shop, which I will not be buying an Egyptian kebab from ever again. It's basically a kebab covered in curry sauce. No, still got half of it to eat. It's just turn right at this roundabout. And dead on here, if you were to pause it and zoom in, you could see my kitchen. See my kitchen from here, because I could see this roundabout. And the co-op's just to the right. That's a pure horrendous. That's not a Soviet fucking prison camp or nuclear station. It's just a 60s school. And this is when I start thinking, right, well, if you've got to this far, centre of Kilseath, I shall not be taking you right to my door. But that's a hill I've got to climb up whenever I go back home. Annoyingly, I think the strings on that guitar are cut too short, but I'd love to be able to just extend them a wee bit to get 2 wraps on. Yeah, thank you. Oh. Steps. So this is me going up the road, but if you come up to the back of the pub car park, there's 20 steps first, and then up this hill, which is a beast. And then you can see there's a disused path on the left there, which looks cool. I need to walk down one time just for the sake of it. And then you get these steps up here, which are, you can't see. So I think this is quite an altitude, this bit. This will test your motor. It's a 45 degree. And then we just hope that I've got a space inside my house, because I don't have not very good parking at this one. I'm not showing you where I live, but this is the view I get where I can get in the car in the morning. Up here, yep. There's all of Glasgow with a bit of a sunset going on. And I think those are the Springburn flats, I'm not really sure. I'll just stop here just to take a still. Hey YouTube, you know how Sod's Law works. So basically I got home with the guitar and then I was just like that guy. So I got home with the guitar and then I was just sitting there with it, and then the message about the Godin came in, and it's 13 minutes away, so I'm thinking it's probably about 1 minute away from the place I just was. I would have driven faster than that if someone would let me go. I would still have been driving faster than that. Yeah, okay. Wish I hadn't let him go. Alright, yeah, it's going quite a way. Okay. Ignoring the sat nav already, I know that street's a wee windy one. If I can avoid it, I'll avoid it. Stick to the main roads. So that wee blue guitar looks great. It's really annoying with the strings though. The way, remember it was put them on like with not even a turn and then snip them. So it's like, so there's just not enough string there to hold tune. You can just pull the strings out. you know, you need at least one wrap. So I'll just have to put new strings on it, but the rest of it looks really quite nice. It's a really strange guitar. You can imagine just how, I don't know, all the boxes were ticked with that guitar. We're going to have our, you know, our luxury model. It's going to be a bit more expensive, but it's going to be something different. Let's do something exciting. We'll make it a sort of Telecaster Les Paul by PRS type thing, and that'd be amazing, and everyone will love it. That would be popular. But what basically happened was people just went, I'll have a Strat or a Telecaster or a Les Paul. We've got this other kind, nope, which is why I'd never heard of that guitar. Oh, actually, I'm pretty sure my pal Taylor had one a couple of years ago. I remember getting a text message from one of his students, I've never seen one of these. It's like, no, but it looks pretty good. It doesn't look very cheap. You know, it's more expensive to build than a telly, which you get to the point where you go, well, you know, we're better off building a telly, to be honest, if you're building guitars. Yeah. You'd be better off with a telly, but hey, it could be fun. So this go down could be interesting. We just don't know what we're expecting here. So there's a very worrying. It says, you know, the pictures are fucking awful. It's got 3 photos. One of them is from a similar model in reverb, you know, like it's like a reverb ad, and in the corner it's got like, they've obviously screen grabbed it, and up at the top it's Sarah's Christmas do, and it's like, yes, I'll be there, heart, 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 and some message, which I thought was quite funny. And then the actual photo, she's got her husband to hold it up with the sun behind it, so it's kind of dark and you can't really see it. Then there's 2 photos at the back, so nothing of the headstock apart from one blurry taken from miles away. Yeah, but there's a black spot on it. It says something about needing a new scratch plate, and I don't know what this black spot is. It looks awful square. You know, it's one of those like, oh, was it a MIDI pickup or was it? But you can sit and look at the blurry photo as much as you want. It's probably just going to be a sticker. That would explain why it's so square. Or if not, I'll fucking put a distortion pedal on it or something anyway. But I quite like the idea of it. I can't really remember why I didn't go on with my blue one. I think at the time I very much had 2 Godins, because I had the gold one with the P90s in it, and I think I just liked the gold one with the P90s in it much more than the humbucker single one. But it was blue, like a sort of translucent blue with a pearl scratch plate, whereas this was yellow. And I've not seen it. There's something about yellow guitars, you don't really get it in photos the same way, but there's something about yellow guitars in person that are just like, oh, I want this, it's yellow. But I get it anyway, and it kind of, it almost defines whether you want it or not. So, and this is basically, I don't know, it comes with a gig bag as well, so a Godin gig bag's got to be worth a tenner, I'm thinking. And I'm giving it an extra 25% for being yellow, which would be the colour I would choose. That's the one about see that Rev Star I had, which I really liked. It was the cheapest one, was it 220 or 320? So it's a cherry red, I think it was set neck, I can't remember. But it was fucking wonderful. It was completely faultless, apart from ideal. I would have liked it to have come with a coil split, so I stuck a coil split in it, and then after that you're like, well, you know, one of the reasons I get rid of it is, what else can I do to make it? And it's like, I don't want to do anything to it. It's absolutely perfect. It just needed that coil split put in it, which, if you know what you're doing, costs, I don't know, a tenner or something like that. If you don't know what you're doing, you take it to a shop, it's going to cost you 40 quid or something, if you really want coil splits. I don't know how, well, this Godin's just not wired. That's the answer. So I don't know. It's got a 5-way switch. I think it looks like someone's tried to put something else into the volume control. You know, I think maybe that's why it says it needs a new scratch plate, because the volume control hole looks very big. But I mean, I'm willing, if I can do it with washers, I'll do it with washers. I said washers then. Washer, that's how you pronounce it. Washer, because you use it with water. 7 minutes. We're in Croy again. I'm not bothering with the tourist route this time. Some bits of Cumbernauld are a little bit mazy. I think this might be a bit mazy. excitement, two guitars in one day. It's like, is that... My Noida's not two guitars in one trip. If I'd just been 10 minutes later, if I decided to be 10 minutes late for that first guitar, I would probably, no, I would still have been driving home. I kind of pissed about a wee bit in the town centre just to give them a little bit more of a shot, so just being a little bit smarter, but hey, it's only a 10-minute drive. Might get a German doner kebab on the way home now, I don't know. Got a live stream today, I don't know how, I should probably do it. Might run this a little bit later and just come on at 9 o'clock or something like that. Depends how long this video ends up being. Don't judge my driving, I have a black box doing the same thing. What does that mean? Probably means shit driver. I'll judge that. So no, I defy your sign that says don't judge my driving. I will judge your driving. Long hair, possibly women, maybe a guy with long hair, don't know, two of them and they have both with long hair. Could be anything, still getting judged. Yeah, that roundabout was quite well taken, not having any problems there. Not got a big car, but I'm perfectly willing to give respect to it's the A1 or the C1, whatever it is. It's not a Citroen, it's a Peugeot, whatever that one is. The one with the glass back door. Aigo. And they're fine. The reason I didn't really decide that was going to be, I would have taken it, to be honest, because I was looking for a car if it had good mileage on it and a year's MOT, I would have taken it. But the difference between that and the Panda, size-wise, was ridiculous. To the point that I remember getting a lift home when the Panda was broken off the Singer at Kraken House, and you have to fold the seats down in the back to get a base in. Like, right, so that basically you can't, you know, it's not, the car's not wide enough to take a base. Where I'm just used to the Panda in the back seat, you just throw a base over the back seats, that's fine. But this was like, you had to be fair, I think it was in a hard case, but you had to kind of have it vertically going angle to angle. It's very, very, very small car. It doesn't look that much smaller than a Panda, but boy is it. Right, okay, so now it's a wee bit later, we're now getting traffic, stuck at traffic lights at all these roundabouts, so this is probably sun's starting to go down. That's kind of why I wanted to, I was telling you, this is kind of why I wanted it to be a bit earlier. It's much nicer driving when it's sunny. Take me straight across this roundabout. So by random chance today I've dressed as a yellow warrior. I've got my J-Pax tie-dye t-shirt, which is kind of black and orangey. I've got my brown jeans, I've got my new super black jacket, my yellow thingy, tracky top, gutties with yellow stripes on them, so I'm sure I'm going to buy a yellow guitar. Well, I'm hopefully buying a yellow guitar. It's a shite it is. And again, what am I going to do about it? I don't know. I just quite fancy it 'cause it's yellow. It's also, I was looking them up a wee bit on eBay there. It's the one that's got the strangely worded made in America using handcrafted Canadian parts, something like that. So it's not made in America, but it's not made in Canada either. It's I'm sure there was some to get round tax or something like that. They made them much cheaper in America because they could send them basically the guitar in bits. They kind of make it in Canada and then send it to America, and then America would put Seymour Duncan pickups, which are American, in it. I think there was a thing doing that. I don't think this was Seymour Duncan's in it. If it did have Seymour Duncan's in it, they'd be working with the paying for the guitar. I think the ones that I had, the blue one I had a Seymour Duncan in it. I think it goes by year. So I think if you've got a 2003 one, it doesn't have Seymour Duncan taking an on-ramp. I've no idea where the road's going now. At least now I can see that I'm meant to be going round to the right. Jesus, right. Oh. I think we're going down into hamster housing land, or where it becomes a bit bizarre. It's like, you know, city design of the future. We're getting maximum amount of people in with interesting walkways and architecture. It's like, no, it's just, it looks fucking mental when you get lost. You often find in Cumbernauld you get to the... Oh, let's take that one. This is really fucking... really mental. Probably really freaking out anyone who's behind me because they know this road. I just don't know it. It's probably very efficient if you know what you're doing. Right, I think now it looks like I'm about 10 yards away from the house, so I need to go and drive round the block to get to it. Bombay Dreams, we went in there one time with the Cranking House studio. There's a rehearsal studio. I went to the Cranking House a couple of times around here. No, I came here, but good. Right. This might be a one way and I'm just driving around it the wrong way. Every other car's pointing this direction. I wonder if that's just a coincidence. This is quite a different one to okay. Really nice. The guitar. The strange looking black thing I was talking about was it's a Dark Side of the Moon sticker, which I kind of suspected it was a sticker. Yeah, Cumbernauld a bit mental. I don't know if you can see it. The thing is, it's quite nice. It's just that it's all just rammed in. They're still trying to get so much space in. The ideas I kind of get. And the thing is, it's not like it could so easily be like a pure shithole, but the people here are actually kind of looking after it, and it's because I don't know. Jen pure hates Cumbernauld, but I quite like it. Just easily pleased. Well, living coastside, so I've got low standards. Then back down. Oh, I don't even need the sat nav to get home because I know where I am. But also there's Palace Rig Country Park's just down the road there. Well, they've got like, I don't know, I mean, let's be honest, I've not been there for 20 years, 30 years. But they used to have lynx and hundreds of owls and hawks and eagles and all that shit. Arctic foxes. Was that the one there that came down? I think it is. I think I want to go up this hill. Okay. Town centre. I'll do it, yeah. We'll go right here. And just be very aware of when you're going up these ramps, whether it actually has a speed sign on it. In which case you're going the right way. If it's got "this is one way" on it, don't go up it. Because then you've got cars doing whatever the speed sign says coming towards you, which happens quite a lot in Cumbernauld. Because the on-ramps and the off-ramps all go on in crazy places. It makes sense, you know, on an architect's thing. Right. I've a feeling I wanted to go up there. We'll see what happens. Fucking hell. No. I fucking don't know where I am. It's Cumbernauld. feeling what's happened here is I've just gone right, and I've done exactly the same as I did last time, haven't I? It's not the same road, but I've ended up going along the right road in the wrong direction, so I just have to go around the roundabout at the town centre again. Yeah, okay. Welcome to Cumbernauld, and that's with sat nav. Okay, I don't have it all in. But if you look up ahead, you'll see the glorious town centre. What's that, 20 minutes after? Half an hour later. There it is, but this time we're going round this roundabout. I'm not going to go round the roundabout at the other side of the town centre. And I think it's probably too dark to get the Godin out for a jam. More of a J-Pack thing to do anyway. Well, I've been, look at a photo shoot. I don't really do photos, fuck it. Although with my super yellow outfit on, with my yellow guitar, I'm going to be kicking, so I've got to try and put this video out tonight and not... Time is it's 4 o'clock, right? So okay, I could probably get these 2 videos up and out, put them on at 7, and then come on and do my live stream for a wee bit after that with the guitars, because the thing is, if I put these videos out, or upload them and stuff and don't put them out, it means that I've got to sit there with 2 new guitars and not mention the fact that I've got 2 new guitars, or just not play them, so it won't be a surprise. No, but I think the Godin was, even just on because it's yellow. If it hadn't been yellow, I would still have bought it and it would still be cool, but it would be why did you buy that? I was like, I'll just, fix it up and sell it or whatever, but it's fucking yellow. And yellow guitars are just a bit special. It looks nice. So. Again, I didn't haggle. I could obviously have picked holes in it. I had my amp in the car, I could do all that stuff. But if someone's asking for it's a good price, and it is what it says it is, I'm not going to haggle. I know a lot would, it's not a very good business model. I think she probably have taken 100, totally 95% sure she would have as well, yeah, but so I'm making, one of those ones that I've been on. So this guy selling a guitar, it's worth 200 quid. You only had it up for 50. What? So you made you get your £150 of bargain. Great. Aye, but I offered them 30. So I got £170 worth of bargain. And you're like, yeah, I don't like that. I can't be bothered with that. Sometimes you just buy what you buy. Fast that learning. I think that's the guy teaching them told that right, floor it so you get round this. I'm assuming I can get round this one as well, yes I can. This puts me going the other way, so we do get to see the other way into thing when you turn left, which is the way I didn't go last time. There it is, everything's done for a reason. So this is the second where we go down towards Blackfoot. The other way to Side, yep, on the left there's a test up at my studio, never been to. I really could have a better camera mount for that. So if you're coming off the motorway, you can take either one. You can get to the motorway this way as well. From here there's about 5 different routes to get onto the motorway going in both directions, all of them within 2 minutes of each other and within a mile of each other distance-wise. And it's like, so if you knew exactly what you're doing, you could probably save yourself a minute or a minute and a half every time you went past by knowing which route to take. But they're all kind of the same. And it's one of those ones where if you get stuck behind a tractor on any one of them, that's you fucked. This is one with a really bad bit of road on it. None of these guys are going left. Okay, the taxi is, yep, the van is, and this car is, okay, they're all going left. Because I was going to bomb it round this road because I like this road. There's a really bad junction if you're coming up to my house. Just and this is the way you're coming. There's a and then it's like the road kind of just seems to stop, but it doesn't. It goes to the right, but there's a, you'll see it. There's a sort of thing for lorries that goes up to the left, and whoever it is driving at the front's driving at 20 mile an hour. So obviously I'd be doing 75 on two wheels here. See this bit here? You can't go so slowly. You can see that the road goes to the right, but it kind of looks like it goes to the left, and it's kind of a bit potholy there. But the problem with this road is, although it's a really wee windy, shitey road, which is fun to drive fast, you'll get the old dears who go, I don't like roundabouts, I'll just go on the wee road, it's great, there's never any other traffic. It's like, oh, there's never any traffic. No, never, I'm never behind any other cars. There's always 100 cars behind me though, and I can just drive along at 25 mile an hour in a 60, and it's great, and there's nobody in my way. And I don't have a roundabout to worry about. Okay. Saying that it's not a real person, it's a taxi, so they're no excuse for being a bastard. I just wish, see, the weather was just nicer. I mean, I'm quite happy with it. It's 2 degrees, I'm quite happy with that, that's fine. But it's quite clear and the air's fresh and you can see for miles, and okay, it's now 4 o'clock and it's fucking pitch dark. And there you go for your, wherever it is you live. Is it 8 minutes past 4 and the sun's out, so it's as bright as it is. Obviously, see, this is not even December yet, it's still another month to the shortest night, or the longest night. And imagine what it's like when it's just pissing down with rain and black clouds. This is it on the brightest. It's going to be, if it was pissing down, it would have been dark an hour ago. In fact, it was pissing down, it wouldn't have got as light as it is just now all day. It's always kind of December. It's just like, you just get that. You get up, it's dark. Then at lunchtime, it's still kind of dark. And then in the afternoon, it just gets, you think, oh, it's maybe getting brighter. No, it just gets dark. And it's dark again until tomorrow, and then you wake up in the morning and it's dark, and then you're out in the car and it gets a wee bit lighter, but not really fully light because it's still raining, so it's still dark. And then at lunchtime it's dark, and then you go to bed in the dark, and then the murder rate goes up because everyone's just like, fuck, I need sunlight, I've sunlight or daylight. I don't think the camera would pick up me playing my Godin. Oh, my cat played the Godin, so I got 2 strings on it. It is unfortunate. So I'm sitting here with 2 new guitars. One of them cost 3 times as much as the other. In fact, one of them that's probably about the ratio of how much they probably cost new. I'd think the Godin cost 3 times as much as the SX. Yeah. So do I? Which one? I've got to fix them both for tonight, don't I? I think all the SX needs is a new set of strings on it. I was sitting there trying to extend the strings on it, but fuck it, new strings on it. Not worth the hassle. And the Godin, it doesn't look like it needs very much. A bit of a clean, oh, put that wee lion sticker on it. Oh, that's fucking coming off immediately, bitch. I didn't say that, obviously. I didn't even mean that, but it's not staying on it. I don't really want the golden lion sticker. I don't really want the Dark Side of the Moon sticker, which makes it look like there's a hole in the guitar. It looks to be in pretty good condition, apart from it's got one chunk out the back. But it's like one of those ones where if you're going to have one chunk out at the edge, you know, think of it as like a Les Paul Jr. Whereabouts on it do you want that chunk, and you want it on the back somewhere, which is where it is. Unlike my pal Cameron's one, who's got the only chunk out of the whole guitar is right at the bit where your arm goes over the top of the guitar, right there, so it scratches you. It's actually speaking of such things, Craig, guitarist in the Sabbath band, had his Les Paul in the other week. I can't remember what his excuse was, because was it his birthday or something, I don't know. He was playing it and he's like, oh, I forgot about he's got like a sweatband he puts in his right hand because the Les Paul chafes his wrist. He's like, yeah, that's a quality guitar there, you need to wear armament to stop it injuring you. All in jest, it did sound fantastic. And again, who's to say that just because it's not comfortable or don't particularly like the sound or many things about a Gibson Les Paul, it's his favourite guitar, therefore he plays it subconsciously a couple of % better. I do the same thing, you know what I mean? If you're feeling cool and you're loving the experience, you tend to play it slightly better. So I think that's probably what happened. So in that case, use whatever guitar you like. Right. So I'll see you in the live stream.